Welcome back to my channel, where we take care of each orchid pot together, nurturing nature with patience and passion. In today's video, I will continue to share with you a very simple organic fertilizer that is easy to make at home. It will help your orchid grow evenly from roots, leaves to flowers, helping the orchid pot stay green and bloom brightly all year round. The ingredient I used in this recipe is very simple. It is one ripe banana. When eating bananas, do not rush to throw away the peel, because the peel contains many valuable nutrients that help the growth of orchids. We will cut the banana peel into small pieces to make processing easier. Banana peels contain a lot of potassium, phosphorus, and trace minerals that help roots grow healthy. Leaves become thicker and shinier. After cutting the banana peel into small pieces, we put them all in a clean jar. The next ingredient I used was coffee grounds, a byproduct that is considered to be discarded but is very nutritious for orchids. I used 2 tablespoons of coffee grounds, just enough to provide nutrients for the orchid without affecting root growth. Then I add about 1 liter of hot water to dissolve the nutrients from the banana peel and coffee grounds. Hot water helps the nutrients in banana peels and coffee grounds dissolve quickly, while also promoting the decomposition process, making the extract more concentrated and nutritious. Next, we cover and leave it for about an hour to let the natural fermentation process take place. This is an orchid that was growing very well, but at the time of the rainy season, combined with lack of proper care, the plant was attacked by insects on the stem and top, causing these parts to rot and spread to the foliage. When encountering this situation, we first need to remove the rotten leaves to prevent the spread to the healthy parts of the plant. Although the leaves were still green, due to not being treated promptly, the orchid stem rotted and spread to the leaf stalk. Next, we need the growing medium to assess the condition of the roots and detect early signs of disease or rot. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe so you don't miss any useful videos for your orchid garden. It's great to have you along on the journey. Through observation, we can see that the root system is still growing quite well, but we need to remove the substrate to carefully check the internal condition of the roots. Leave a comment to let me know what country you are from. It's great that we can connect and chat together all over the world. After removing the substrate, we use clean, sharp scissors to trim off rotten or damaged roots, avoiding spreading disease to healthy roots, helping the orchid focus nutrients on nourishing the strong roots. While watching the video, if there is anything you don't understand, please turn on the subtitles in the corner of the screen for more details, or leave a comment below, and I will answer in detail for you. This flower stalk is also rotten, so we need to cut it off completely to protect the healthy part of the orchid. The trunk and top are similar. If they are rotten, we also need to cut them off completely to prevent the spread to healthy parts of the tree. The leaves at the base of the tree should also be removed to help the tree breathe, limit fungal diseases, and create conditions for healthy root growth. After pruning the roots, I will clean the plant with clean water to remove all debris, old soil, and remaining rotten parts, helping the orchid to be clean and limit the risk of disease recurrence. Next, use a soft, clean towel to wipe away any remaining water droplets on the plant, helping to prevent fungal growth on the stem, leaves, and roots. After about an hour of fermenting the mixture of banana peels and coffee grounds, we will obtain a nutrient-rich solution, concentrated with minerals and organic matter, helping roots grow healthy, leaves stay green, and flowers bloom brightly. Next, we will filter the solution to remove residue. This helps the fertilizer to be fine and the plant will absorb it more easily. After mixing, I will use this nutrient solution to take care of the orchid. I use a soft cotton pad to absorb the nutrient solution, then gently wipe both sides of the orchid leaves. This method helps to directly supplement the minerals and organic substances that orchids need, while cleaning the leaf surface, removing dirt and harmful microorganisms. When nutrients are absorbed through the leaves, the photosynthesis process will be more effective, the leaves will be shiny green, the roots will be strong, and especially stimulate the plant to bloom evenly and for a long time. Next step, I will put the whole orchid in a large mug. Then I pour the nutrient solution directly into the cup, covering the roots and stems of the orchid, and soak for about 30 minutes for maximum absorption. After 30 minutes, we gently lift the orchid out of the pot, avoiding damaging the roots. Before replanting the plant, I will apply cinnamon powder to the cuts. Cinnamon powder has natural antibacterial and antifungal properties, helping wounds heal quickly and preventing rot. At the same time, cinnamon also stimulates the growth of new roots, helping the orchid to recover quickly and grow healthily again. After disinfecting the plant, let it rest for 1 day to let the cuts dry naturally. While waiting for the plant to recover, I will use the remaining nutrients to care for other orchid pots in the garden. I use a soft cotton pad, soak it in the nutrient, and gently wipe it evenly on both sides of the orchid leaves. This brings many benefits to orchids. First of all, it helps clean dirt and bacteria on the leaf surface, creating conditions for more effective leaf photosynthesis. At the same time, nutrients absorbed directly through the leaves will promptly supplement the necessary trace elements, helping the leaves to be thick, green, glossy, and increase resistance to pests and diseases. Not only that, when the leaves are healthy, the process of transporting nutrients in the plant is also smoother, thereby supporting strong root growth and flowers to bloom evenly and last longer. In addition to wiping the leaves manually, we can put the nutrient solution in a spray bottle and spray it evenly over the entire orchid plant. This method helps the tiny nutrient particles adhere to the leaves, stems, and aerial roots, so that the plant absorbs them faster and more evenly. At the same time, spraying also helps create a gentle humidity around the plant, which is very beneficial on dry days. Another way is to water the nutrient solution directly onto the roots and growing medium. When absorbed into the substrate, nutrients provide enough potassium, phosphorus, and trace elements needed for healthy, white, and plump roots with many young roots. Watering nutrients into the substrate also improves porosity, balances beneficial microorganisms, and helps prevent fungal diseases in the root environment. After spraying nutrients, remember to use a soft cotton ball to wipe off any remaining drops of fertilizer on the leaves. If after spraying, we let the fertilizer stay on the leaf surface for a long time, when exposed to strong sunlight, the solution droplets will act like lenses, easily burning the leaves, causing loss of aesthetics and reducing the photosynthetic ability of the plant. Not only that, the humid environment in the long-standing water droplets also creates conditions for fungal diseases to develop. During this period, we should place the orchid in a cool place with lots of natural light for better growth. After one day, the cuts on the orchid stem and roots have dried. We proceed to plant the plant in a new substrate. Here, I use a specialized pot. For the growing medium, I use pine bark that has been thoroughly treated and sterilized. Next, we place the orchid in the middle of the pot, so that the plant has a balanced shape and the roots have enough space to grow evenly in all directions. We evenly insert pine bark around the orchid's roots, helping to keep the roots fixed, while creating ventilation and a stable environment for the plant to quickly adapt. Thanks to its light, airy, and moderately moist properties, pine bark helps keep the roots well ventilated, limiting waterlogging, the main cause of root rot. At the same time, pine bark also contains a small amount of natural antibacterial compounds, helping to reduce fungal attacks. When decomposing over time, pine bark also adds a portion of organic nutrients, supporting orchids to grow healthily and bloom beautifully. Then, we cover the surface of the substrate with a thin layer of moss to help maintain stable moisture, limit rapid evaporation of water, and create a favorable microbiological environment for healthy root development. To provide moisture for the newly planted plant, I lightly sprayed the surface of the substrate, helping to create enough moisture for the roots to get used to the new environment without causing waterlogging. Here, I have prepared organic fertilizer from banana peels and coffee grounds to water the orchids, to supplement natural nutrients, helping the plants quickly recover and regenerate vitality after the treatment process. Then, we lift the tree out and place it in the garden, in a cool, airy place with plenty of air circulation to help the tree have good conditions to recover. After only 1 month, right at the part of the stem that was cut off before, the orchid has sprouted a new, healthy and green shoot, showing that the recovery process is very positive. At the roots, new root tips sprout, plump, covered with a natural layer of white-green velvet, indicating that the roots are absorbing water and nutrients very well. The healthy old roots gradually turn turquoise when watered, proving that the plant has completely adapted to the new substrate and is growing strongly. I continue to mix more nutrients from banana peels and coffee grounds to care for the plants, to supplement potassium, phosphorus, and natural trace elements, helping the orchid maintain vitality, develop balanced from roots to leaves, and prepare for the next long process. You should make nutrients from banana peels and coffee grounds about once every 2 weeks to care for orchids. This method helps the plant have favorable conditions to recover, safely supplement natural nutrients, from which the plant quickly grows back, healthy roots, shiny green leaves, and ready for a promising future. On normal days, if the plant is dry, just spray it lightly with clean water to maintain moisture for the leaves and roots, helping the plant stay lush without worrying about waterlogging or excess nutrients. Then we put the tree back into the ideal environment for the tree to continue growing. And this is the result after 2 months of persistent care. My orchid has completely recovered. The young shoots from before have now grown large and strong, spreading out new leaves that are smooth, green, and full of vitality, signaling that the orchid is on the path of strong growth and is ready to enter a more sustainable development phase. After 2 months, the orchid's roots have also developed remarkably. New roots grow densely. The root tips are round and turquoise, covered with a characteristic bright white velvet layer. The old healthy roots continue to cling firmly to the substrate, forming a dense root system, both absorbing water and nutrients effectively and keeping the plant standing firmly. The orchid's symptoms prove that the care method has been applied correctly and brought about clear results, helping the orchid not only recover but also grow stronger. Hopefully, with perseverance and proper care, you will have more healthy and blooming orchids in your small garden. If you find the video useful, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell to exchange stories about orchids. See you in the next videos.